That's why. Okay, now that I know how to do that, maybe? Actually, can you hear me? Oh, you can. Mark? Mark? 1,000. operating roughly a 10-second delay. Hello, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're doing well. And your time zone is going the way you want it to. No, but we endure. Yeah, no major announcements. Life is life. Still kind of busy season at work, so I'll try to keep things as consistent as I can. I think the change to the streaming schedule is permanent. So, like I said, Mondays I will start at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Wednesdays and Fridays will be 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. Wait, I did that wrong. Mondays, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Wednesdays and Fridays, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. And Sundays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific. There we go. That makes more sense. Other than that, you know, if I need to take time off, I'll try to give as much heads up as I can, but life happens, and real life always comes before streaming. Having said that, I think that's it. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support, and whatever form that support comes in, it is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Please just keep a few things in mind. One, my focus is on the game, not the chat. Two, there is a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube, and 3, that's okay. Hey, good to see you, Green Dragon 0009. Hope you're doing well. Have a good weekend. What was I saying? 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube, and 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. Okay, let me put my headphones on. Hold on, I scooted in too much. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah. And we're back. Alright. Okay. Welcome back to our playthrough, or a playthrough, of Age of Wonders 4. Specifically, viewer suggestion 4. That means the rules for this, or some of the rules or conditions for this particular playthrough were given to me by a member of my community. If you have your own suggestions, feel free to send them to sparkytdk@gmail.com. So essentially, the channel name, sparkytdk@gmail.com. Specifically, the rules given were... accidentally closed them, so I'm going to have to reopen them again. I apologize. There we go. Were... use a ranger. We're using a ranger. Not use only rangers, just use a ranger. Mystic Attunement. So we have Mystic Attunement. If we take a look at our race, we can do right here, Dwarven Spellcasters. So we've got Mystic Attunement, Cult of Personality. Those we had to take. We had to start with the Tome of Necromancy, and we have. And one of the map settings had to be unlimited power, so that we can cast as many spells as we want per combat turn. It's just that they are very expensive to cast. Alright, and then, as always, Regenerating Infestations, Crystal Dwelling. Those are my standard. Hey, those are on every map. I have realized the Crystal Dwelling makes that mystic one where you have to get up to 3 of each. I forget the exact name, but there's one where if you have, maybe it's 4. But between the Litherite scroll, oh no, the scroll just gives +1, right? And then the prism. So because we have, we're going in heavy materium and shadow, we'll get a bonus to knowledge and gold. We will have an astral tome, at least 1, so that's extra mana. I cannot guarantee nature affinity, so potentially extra food. Right, and then we can convert production to knowledge, potentially, in a city, if we so choose. But yeah, this... For some reason, I thought these also gave +1 to each. No. Oh, and we will have +20 city stability, because one of our discipline counts, I believe, as both order and a materium tome. I believe. So yeah, so lots of nice bonuses there. It's just we're struggling with both gold and mana, as to be expected. Sorry. And the realm overview. I randomized the realm traits for what it is, and then I added 2 more. And we ended up with Blessed Fields and Giganticism, which makes infestations particularly difficult to deal with. Having said that, the other thing I also did is one of the rules is if you give a community suggestion, then the leader of the faction we create will have your username. If you don't have a username, it's just going to be like anonymous something or John Smith, or we go with the default. So One Door Upon Door is the user who suggested these particular rules. So there we go. Having said that, we are running into issues because I was like, oh, this is a great thing, and I just blanked on this, on the gold infestation. But we are working towards getting this city into our city, which will happen next turn. But to help with that, we need to clear out both the haunted graveyard and this large monster den. And that's going to take every army we have, or at least our 2 major ones. So we'll start running in this direction to deal with that. I've grabbed some water provinces. I feel like we have good areas for the maps. This one is going to struggle. I don't know if this one will get up to the full 30, unless there is a underground passage here. Oh no, there's someone here. Oh, they must have cleared this out. Okay. Yeah. If these mountains weren't here, this city would be in a much better place. So we are struggling with that. So we've got some mana income. We are running up to this direction, and we're pumping out units as best I can. And I don't like to go below 100 gold and 20 mana. But you know, I need units, right? So yeah, so we'll do what we can. I have spells ready to cast. I could do Soul Collection. I cannot afford to, and we don't need the soul income right now anyways. We did cast Inner Mastery. Well, that means we get +1 status resistance and 20% healing received in combat on all our racial units, which is interesting. We are going for Empowered Strikes. Our general build this time is Hard Shadow Material. If I can, there are some nature books I would like to grab. You know my standard plays, right? I love nature materium shadow combo. It's just a very effective combo. So, you know, I tend to go for it when I can. But we're gonna see what's available. Right now, I think we have a good build. We have captured someone. Great. I think he gave us stuff, too. I would like to munch on him. So that's the thing. With vampires, we're gonna end up more than likely pure evil. A free city can't be integrated. No, I don't have enough. So we're gonna try to integrate this next turn. Province is being pillaged. Right! That's what I was dealing with. Nope, wait. What? No, it was being pillaged. I killed it. Now I'm rebuilding. This is a quick little turn. Otherwise, yeah, we're good as far as I know. So day 30 is dawned. Devouring the light. Great. So we have to deal with them. I can't ignore them, but I like doing quests. And that's in the general direction anyways. So, I was gonna grab this now. So, I would hit turn 30 by 30. The problem is, we're still... well, I guess, yeah. Well, he doesn't... Does the AI repair? Let's find out if the AI can at least... Oh, Jesus. Right. Well, immediate reversal. This has to go away first. We'll pump out... a Arcane Guard. Because this is right on a border. It has to go away. This has to go away. This is... This... We're gonna lose this city. And I'm not sure there's much I can do about it. Everything going wrong. Alright, save game. Bookmark.
Oh.
Right, so you have to trigger the fight. Says low risk. If I lose anyone, I'll fight it. Great, didn't lose anyone. A frost immunity ring. That's interesting.
Ooh.
I'll throw it on my hero. Thank you. Actually, right, you're a collector. I should have thrown it on him. Okay. Live and learn. Alright, now we head, again, I have to go north. And we'll try to ignore that. And I'll just keep pumping out units here. If you get finished, he's gotta run north to help with these guys. Alright, you have the ring? I don't think he can just grab the ring. No. So I have to unequip, right? All it does is frost immunity. Confirm. You're waiting. We received a trade proposal. I'll accept the wizard's bond. That's okay for now. You're underground. Good to know. They sent a war party. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I know. End turn. I blanked on this, like, oh, this is great. And then, poof, it was like, oh, son of a bitch. Oh, no. Okay. So, alright. The Shop of Secrets. What do you offer again? Contact a hidden ruler for a little mana. Reveal a ruler location. The knowledge and the explore the world would be nice. Don't know if I'm gonna get it. Great. And that's gonna go away. Because again, I'm gonna rush you. Alright. You are good to go. You, hold on. How far can you move? You can move out to here. You can almost catch up. You can almost catch up. You're headed there. And you're headed there. Yeah, so these guys need to clear out this first. Yeah, Army of Yumbera. Oh, who's a vampire? Interesting. Okay. And I also was like, what? Why am I thought we would get... I blanked. So, Crimson Rain gives us... Yeah, Gift of the Old Blood. That's what gives us. So if I had gone Crimson Rain, that's what... Actually... Which is better? Crimson Rain? Well, no. Because Gift of the Old Blood would override... the Great Transformation. It overrides Lifeborn. But it is a stronger version. That's the thing. Great. I mean... Yeah. I'm not gonna port any more into that city. I think I have to consider that city lost. That was my bad. The north is more important. And I'm gonna have to try to remake that city at some point. Okay. So we've got empowered strikes. Mantra, these are both good. Rotting explosion. The heal actually comes out to almost 17 or 20. Or you know what? I think of the two mantras, more useful for us currently. All right, so you. Are headed here. You go in that army. You go in this army. Now this army can move to here, and you can move to there. Yeah. Yeah. See, and now it's moving. 30, 500, 700. Yeah. So I need all three armies to take care of this. Yeah. And he's just running to the north. Oh, no! Oh, you're on your own, buddy. So... I don't have any magic origin units. I am gonna grab the surge spell casting. So that the first spell cast will be expensive. And then after that, they just get cheaper. No hero? That's weird. Alright. Is that in range? Yes? Hold on. Save game. Bookmark 2. No, retreat. I'll wait a turn then. Presidio can annex yet another province. We need a forester. I feel like I have to give this to these. I'm gonna grab the research outpost. New empire development skill. That would actually be useful. So I'll go ahead and mark that as seen. I can't afford to build roads, and I can't afford to build more units. Per hero, we're not getting any heroes. I mean, every little bit of research helps at this point. Can't be an bounty. I know. Turn. I literally cannot build any more units. I'm only making 8 gold a turn. And now I'm making 35. Great. Alright. Save. Bookmark. Trigger this. Auto combat. Great. Jesus. Ooh, oh. I'd rather ooh, hold on. Normally, I would grab their souls, don't need them. Food's not bad, but I'm struggling with things right now. I think I'm gonna raise the battle monk. Because I can immediately throw them in there, and he kind of has to step back to friendly terrain. $400, 500. So he needs to heal quite a bit. Okay, well, just in case they need it. I guess he's going for the kill. So now we've got the bathhouse. Great. So now we're positive food. I need the gold income. Arcane Institute is just cheap. But I do need the blacksmith, and I just need units. That's all it comes down to. So we're gonna need at least one more necromancer, which is gold and souls, which is fine. You stay there. Our ruler leveled up. So we have this. Let me grab Big Game Hunter. Close. Great. Shipyard. Spells ready to cast. I have enough. So that's 30 mana. That's 10. Alright, let me do Scroll of Mystical Attunement. I'll go ahead and rush it. New rally started. Domain's been invaded. Domain's been invaded. You can make something, but it honestly doesn't matter. You're gonna be super pissed. Because of the ruins. And I can't do anything to help you. So here, just make as much gold as you can. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he's going for a kill. So what we're gonna do is this. Can you... Alright, if we move you guys here, and you guys in this direction, there we go. That's a bit stronger. Then save. Bookmark 2. Munch. Auto combat. If anyone dies... Wow! I'm not sure how he got health, but I'm not saying no. Demoralizing Arcane's Bane. We might need it later. I'll take the reward. We got a huge health boost, and I'm not sure how. Another Whispering Stone. More research. I'm gonna mark all as seen. You guys head back in that direction. Oh wow. You head back in this direction. We'll pick one of them up. I'm not gonna hurry it. Can be rebuilt. I'm not sure I want to, because they're just gonna patrol around. Oh! I have remains. The crypt's not giving me anything. I'm gonna sell your shit. So now we have 350 gold. This is the most important thing. There we go. Okay, and then these 3 armies will clear out this area. Then we take this under our wing. Yeah, 430. Yeah, it goes up, which sucks. Alright. Wait. Wait. Domain's been invaded. End turn. Oh, full boost. Greatly appreciated. Oh, Lightfall Conjunctions. A world of growth and Imbo, a world of decay. The combination pulling your realm is causing crops for... Oh, no. Cities lose 5... Wow. Okay. That is... I think we're just barely making enough food not to go down. Yeah, so now it's gonna grow in 9 turns. Wow. Alright, new tome. We're on tier 2. And we want scrying. Why? Guided projectiles. Honestly. Summon Watcher's not bad. Tower of True Sight is pretty good for stability, knowledge, and vision range. And Mental Mark has its uses. So I feel like it's a good pick for us. So I'm gonna grab that.
Awaken your minds.
And guided projectiles first. And then we'll go ahead and trigger 30. That drops us down to 18. I don't think I can yet. We do have Mantra Purification. That is useful. Yep, they can be rebuilt. Well, shoot. So I have to rebuild that. And hope they just don't jump on it again. Negotiation succeeded. Alright, so now we're doing a bit of swapping around. Oh, actually, well, here. You pull back to here. You pull back to here. You snag him and keep going. You go to here. And you go to here. Is this vampires? Oh, no. It's a different... No. Wait, do mine... hold on. My units don't take penalties for being... No. So they shouldn't be... Okay. So yeah, so again, these guys are gonna sweep up here. I don't know where the spiders went. I could recruit another hero. Defender's not a bad choice. A warlock is perfectly okay. And you go summons, especially a the Troll King Governor I'm not a fan of, but not the worst. You're waiting. Domain's been invaded. Yep, I know. Auto Explore stopped. Why? Weird. End turn. Gold. Appreciated. Okay. Oh. Morling Archon Bane. Or quest. Like, that's 20. That's 14. I'll take the knowledge hit. $430. Yeah, so next turn. So... that's at least friendly territory. And as long as it's at least friendly territory, we should be able to clear that out. I know. I know. You're on defense. You're on defense. Yeah. I can make another necromancer. Yeah. I think it's worth it. It's gonna be eaten, so we have to be really picky. Okay. Huh. Was our gold... well, not our gold anymore, but our mana. Okay, so now that we're in an area to defend this, I'm going to integrate the city. I'm going to inspect. Okay, not the worst. We'll do a fortifying governor. And we do get, technically, a free hero. Who's a nautical governor. Okay. On an but it is a collector. Oh, which we do have room for. So, hold on. So, yeah. So, recruit. Embrace. Orb of Elemental Slain. Oh. Wow. You got some stuff. For now, we'll let her keep it. We've got Astral Dew, we've got that. Now we're making more gold, more mana. That gets us our Necromancer. And we can start making an army for her. Do we want a Soother, is the question. Definitely, I think we're still at the stage where we can only afford Arcanists. That's fine. This is now mine. There's 50 repair there. There is... Ah, so they did repair this. Okay, yeah, see, now we're making, like, now we're making 50. So, yes. Great. So... What we're gonna do is set up here. Got 3 farms, 2 quarters of gold and a mana. I'm okay with that. Definitely need the tavern and the bathhouse into all of this. And the market. And the mint. But we'll hold off on that. Quarry there is fine. Mana there is fine. Farm there is fine. Farm there... Well, this has to be a farm. Wait a minute. How many farms do you have? 3. 1, 2... Oh, this is a gold vein. 3 farms, which is fine. I might convert this to a forester. Just so it has 1 forester. Gold vein, quarry, mine. Yeah, feels good. Oh, what is that? Oh, it died. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. I'm not gonna rebuild that yet. Negotiation succeeded. Great. 3 cities. The other one we want is either... Oh, already? Wow. Oh, do I not? Ah, I need 175, so I need the Court of Whispers. Okay. What I will do then is give you a Whispering Stone. Astral Dew, Silver Tongue, Evading Forces. I want to see where this spider goes. I want to see if I can snipe it. Plus, some healing doesn't hurt. You're waiting. You need a melee. You need 2 ranged units, and then a melee. So, let me give you the spell shield, and we'll see how that goes. And I do need the foundation. All right. Done, done, done. Enter. Okay. So I want to see... Beautiful. Yeah, sure. You get a welcome gift. Goodbye. So we're gonna see if we can snipe these spiders. Save game. Bookmark 1. Says it's safe. If I lose anyone, I'll fight it. I'm not sure how, other than poor movement. But let me go ahead and retry this. Again, I shouldn't lose anyone. Okay. Now, all melee. Is there anything we need to look out for? Let's see. You have a charge. You don't have a charge. You don't have a charge. You have a basic attack. They have a spider web. Alright. Yeah, they're chargy. But other than that, I don't see... Oh, I wonder if this is what killed them. Because once you get diseased, it can spread. So we are going to try to bait out the piggies. As best as we can. Yeah. So you will have your choice. I prefer zombie. Alright, well. Zombies are free hits, man. That's fine. They can take that hit. You can move up there. You can move up there. That was my bad. I saw the poison. One step too late. Hog the wall. Right, you're a melee dude. Ranged. 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 And that feels good. I should do a tactical save, but... Oh, the disease affects them too. Okay. So... we're gonna remove... You're poisoned. You're diseased. The disease is more important. Alright? Then... okay. How much sniper shot? 70, 29. That's almost a kill. Okay. But we have to keep in mind, I always forget how to do this. Oh, that's zombies. Left click? Can we take a look at... oh no. So she wants to kill high tier unit. So ideally the killing shot or one door upon door should be on the vampire spider. We'll move you up. Okay, so who can go where? You're swinging wide. You're backing them up. Start popping them. 65. How do you want to do this? Really? Step you up, you up. Definitely at least this. Right? We'll get a nice surround. Okay. You have some shots. Oh. Get that decaying on you. You got some decaying on you, so they can't... decaying just reduces healing. Yeah. So if I can get decay 4 on him, okay, they have decay 3 already, then, you know, basically they lose the healing. Yeah, they are surprisingly tanky. I'll take the grazes. Take those shots. Yeah, you're gonna be a counter charge, I think. This is on a 2-turn cooldown. Alright, hold on. You take this hit. 60% chance to kill. 70% chance to kill. Great. And we got a zombie out of it. Okay, was not expecting that. Get some kills there. Oh, you're melee. Okay. Well, hold on. Hasten. What does hasten do? Very fast movement. I'm gonna strengthen that undead. Raise undead. Yeah, nothing there. There's a shot there. Can't quite necrotize. There's a 90% shot. I necrotize you. That gives us another zombie, which I'm okay with. And then you take that shot. And then I guess you step to here, and we see where things go. So you're defense mode, you're defense mode, and you're defense mode. And then that's that. End turn. So I've got a lot of... That's okay. I was hoping he'd go after the zombies. So he's gonna need a heal. Not targeting the zombies. I'm gonna heal you. You're swinging this way. Ton of kills. That's a lot of shots. Swing a zombie there, so they take the counter hits. Swing a zombie there, so they take the hits. 60. Alright. Didn't quite get it. Alright. But... Right! I can just step through. You take that hit. Right? We're making the zombies take the retaliation attacks. That we... Hold on. So there's a guaranteed kill. Ooh, 3. Oh, there's a guaranteed kill. There we go. So that other units. That's fine. I will cast another heal on him. So you can actually step through the zombies. Great. There's a kill. Would probably... I'm gonna put you... Oh, training bite. Oh, it's right click. I'm gonna heal him. But this may be a mistake. I can kill it right now, I'm pretty sure. But I want One-Door Pondor to get the kill. Oh no, a zombie died. Right? Alright, well there's multiple ways to get the kill. Yep. Okay. Guaranteed kill. There we go. Alright. Nice and easy. Right? And that is enough. A unit of elite rank in combat. Was it not elite? Oh, I guess that's just tier, not eliteness. Okay. So, I feel like this needs to be changed to tier of unit. Because he got nothing. So yeah, honestly, the best thing, if you're power gaming, the best thing you can give your first hero is just Collector. Because you know you'll get it. You know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. And it guarantees you'll get the renown. Because he killed a tier 2 and a tier 4 unit, but they weren't elite ranks, apparently. So she got nothing from that. Alright. So we're still fishing for that, but we'll throw down another bookmark. Yeah, auto combat. Oh, it's the badges. Copper. Auto combat. I may have to fight it. If that's all I lose, I'll take it. Okay, Punisher's Halberd, Greaves of Swiftness. Punisher's Halberd. That's a lot. I'll go ahead and take those rewards. That is cleared. I don't know what you are. I'm gonna clear you out. $55 souls. Grab that. And now we're gonna start heading back south. Because we have... Hold on. So you popped. You definitely need another Forester. So that gives you 2 of everything. You can grow to there. There's a quarry there. Don't... Oh, I can be a dick. I'm gonna be a dick. And grab that research up. We're not getting the mana, but that's okay. It guarantees pretty much we will get the Stormbound Maple at some point. And we will head you guys back south. So what did we lose? You're good. Range, range, range. You need another melee. So we may trade you out. Trade proposal. Nope. Declining that shit. You're in a war. Rivalry declared. Bounty. Message received. Message received. Hero leveled up. Great. This is our defender. Do I want... I'm gonna go for, physical ranged attacks. I'm gonna go warded. So let me do this first. And then Initiative Shadow. Not gonna get a lot of flanking strikes, but the Soulbound is useful. Another ability. Alright, then I will grab this. So I grabbed Frontline Fighter, then Push, then Consolidating Push. So when you push, I get hit points. Well, you're on that. The question is, oh. So one, and hit points versus, I think I'd rather have the Retributive Defender on you. And we're gonna have to run, is this being done by the Great, no, the Umbral Nest. Did we get any renown for that? Haven't killed anyone? Okay. Did level up. So, do we want, when we get free kill, when we get, okay, so it's either get a kill and get strengthened and regen, or get a kill and so we kill someone and then our crit chance goes up to 50%. I think I'll take Grim Executioner. Yeah, there's nothing there I want to give you. Grievous Swiftness, you have this, you don't need it. It's only tier 1. You leveled up. Again, Initiative Shadow, select. Soul Draining Strikes, confirm. So if our hero's a sniper, I still am a fan of snipers. Well, I do like going down this route. I admit that. Snapshot. Swarm Hunter, Culling Hunter. Target. Single shot attacks. Inflicting miasma. Okay. We could do a sniper shot into miasma shot. Well, hold on. What's the cooldown? Yeah, either one's 2. Scatter shot deals damage in a hex radius. We could do scatter shot into miasma shot and a culling hunter into plague shot. Right? Into sniper focus. So they're all about just like laying down debuffs and that sort of thing. Because we get the crit chance from this. And there's something, right? That, how does this work with this? Let's find out. I'm going to do scatter shot here. And we're going to try to figure out how that works. New skill. Which is, right, more ranks. Signature skill. Did we not choose? We did not. Oh, this is our warlock. It has to be initiative shadow. Soul draining strikes. Done. The wall has gained a level of renown. Nice. Level 4. I don't know if he will ever get that high. But I do appreciate that he's almost got all 4 of his points. He is a ton of gold for upkeep, but I do appreciate that. Alright, so we need to clear out this area and then head south and deal with this. Yeah, here's the problem, right? This. 10-30. God damn it. Like, these are just little things. That's just... I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to take a ton of damage. But I'm not sure there's much I can do about that. Yeah. Wait, necromancers count as support units? Oh, yeah, so one necromancer and 2 arcanists, or 2 of whatever this is what we're doing. We got the desecration chambers. I am gonna rush that for the stability bonus. Mana's gone. For the monoliths, we need 3 quarries. We'll have 2 foresters. I might grab a quarry next then. The Arcane Institute, we need a quarry and a forester, so yes. We definitely want that to crank our research. Really? You have... I wonder why... Thank you. It's reading that as don't be... Oh, interesting. I am going to go to this city, withdraw the Whispering Stone, because in 4 turns we should be okay. And instead, I'm going to give the Whispering Stone to you. Yeah, because of our relations friendly, through the roof, mind you. Hopefully we can get ahead of them and get them on our side. Okay. Not gonna integrate them. End turn. Hey! Ooh. Appreciate it. Yes, we're definitely gonna want to cast Scry. Okay, so this is gone in a turn. Thank God for that. Yep, nothing I can do about that shit. Being invaded. I mean, I don't care. We got the blacksmith, so now we can pump out units faster. Great. Level 6. Oh, hold on. What skills did you go? What's packed? Okay. Transfer 11. I thought they had... Bone Wyvern. Raise Undead or Dark Ritual. Huh. I'd rather have the Bone Wyvern. I don't think this is enough to reset. I'm just not sure I approve of the path it's taking. Yeah. Going like, maybe not the transfer life, but just a free Bone Wyvern. Into Aura of Disease. So yeah. Okay. Not enough. Not enough to make me want to reset the skills, right? Good news. Great. What do you give me? Oh, I'll take that. Love the gold and the mana. Not gonna boost the allegiance. I am gonna grab the per hero defeated in combat. We have 2 silver tongue fruit. Okay. So we have 1 to potentially trade a raid. Trade away. Alright. Of XC... Oh, these guys. Oh, interesting. If I attack them... Well, they're friendly. I might be able to pay them to go away. What? Hold on. Save game. Bookmark 1. There's a whole lot of stuff up here. Hold on. Yeah, I can't make a road. This kind of needs to go away. Here, let me step into friendly territory. And we'll call that done. Working on the bathhouse. That'll clear this up. And then the gold. Monastery is real good for us, because we're struggling with stability. But... I think I just wait a turn? That... Go this way. Huh. And there's a whole lot of land to explore in this direction. You need a tier 2 unit. And then after the foundation, I need an abattoir. And then at least 1 round of gold, I think. End turn. I think this is tied to the haunted graveyard. Oh. Enemies, call Blightfall. I mean... Yeah. Like I said, we're probably gonna go evil. Alright, let me... pop this. Auto combat. Great. You kind of need to go there. 500. There's 1,000 right there. 812. Okay, you're working on it. I will rush that. We'll start another spell shield. 2 turns till you pop. And again, I think I have to grab a Forester. I would like this. I don't... It might just be in range. This is going to Presidio. And then we can go underground. Okay. They're taking my shit. So as much as I want to keep them around, I think I burn them to the ground. When I get a chance. Till then, I'm not gonna rush it. Yep, that's fine. Okay. New skill, which is useful, but needs a lot of mana. I think right now, Court of Whispers is the important one. Or Master Masons. Okay. Wait a turn. Clear this out. Yeah. Wait a turn, end turn. Yeah, these guys are fighting each other. So these guys should be attacking these guys. Alright, so we've got guided projectiles. After that, Tower of True Sight for the stability and knowledge. Okay, so we missed our chance. I thought we had one more turn. Really? Alright, let's trigger this fight. Okay. Now I feel bad. Wanted to see where that went. But, you know, it's just the way things go. Alright. Prison. Convert. Devour. Yes. Rostaki. Hold on. Do we care about that? No, we're at war. Fuck that. Prison. Your lunch. Devour. Yes. And we're gonna get 8. Which gives him a level up. Alright, and I said I wanted to go warded. Let's give him warded. Okay. Right now this is doing nothing, so I'll just sell remains, because I'd rather have the gold right now. Spell's ready to cast. So definitely guided projectiles 2. Okay, that's not bad. That's 18 mana. And we'll go ahead and rush that. Thrust bolt. Oh, I don't think he's doing well. Balancing is posted. Negotiation succeeded. Yeah, we're rushing ahead here. That is fine. I'm not going to boost anything. Domain's been invaded. So now we can head south. After we deal with this, end turn. Assuming they attack us. Okay, that's what I figured. Auto combat. If I have to, I'll fight it. I knew they were going to attack me. I am very reluctant. Ooh, what? Why? Probably the tier 4 unit. It's a Rose Knight. I'll take that. Mainly just because it helps us store up more mana, more gold. Oh. Okay. Mail the Razorback. Okay. I will take those rewards. Because on him, we will give him Mail of the Razorback. Because he honestly needs it. Close. And everyone else will now head back to the south. I have enough. I'm gonna trigger this. Golden storage. There we go. We're making roads. Okay. Presidio. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be poor Magitarium. Because I think the important thing is to take them out. It will slow down on resources, which sucks. Alright, no Forester there. Let me grab this Forester, so I have it. Let me produce the granary and the town hall. Honestly, reverse order's fine. We'll keep pumping out spell shields. And we'll try to get down here as quick as we can to deal with him. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh. Alright. Alright. You're making the market. After the market, the Arcane Institute. You have 2. Per adjacent farm. So we actually want the monastery surrounded by farms. Huh. Interesting. Mystic Abbey is conduit. We'll hold off on that. Remains have been collected. Great. Sell. Other rulers have started war. Oh, good to know. Made a defensive pact. Okay. So these two are a team. Good to know. Great. Keep going. More gold, more mana, more research. I'm okay with that. We're dealing with that as quick as we can. We're not dealing with that at all. Basically, because I can't. Alright, so now we've got Tower of True Sight. Of these, Empire bonus, when killing ratio units, create skeletons. Could be interesting. It's cheap, it lets us chew through things. I'll go do that. Magitarium is under siege. I was expecting that. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna have to send a force down here to rebuild and clear out. Between the dens and everything else, the city's just going away. Really? Okay. How strong are you? 697 versus 628. You should be able to handle it. Let me do a bookmark. I'm gonna auto combat this. I'm okay with losing him. A mammoth mount? That's hilarious. I'm gonna take it. So yeah, so now we can juggle things around. So he has to come with us. You can technically stay back and defend. And you're a collector. Is neat. Because we actually want to throw him in this city. So we got skeleton reanimation, new research, astral divination. Marked in resistance or rotting explosion. Let me grab the astral divination. Yep. Been captured. Yep, don't care. A snap. 10. That's 38. Oh, that gets you to 50. Wow, that levels up one door pawn door. But he gets a lot of level ups anyway. I'm gonna do hod the wall. Not enough to level up, but close, and that's okay. So you count as that new unit, so you're headed here. You're going with them, so you need another ranged unit. And you need at least a spell shield. So what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna take a unit out of Hazen here, throw it in this army, and then these 3 armies are gonna just clear out everything down here and honestly remake Magitarium. County has been posted, army is trespassing. Who got the spell shield? Right, you got the spell shield. That's fine. Range. Yeah, you need a melee unit. Yeah, so we'll do some swapping here. Wait, and turn. And these guys are going to start... Well, if I'm going to lose it anyways, I'm going to get rid of this first. Just so I don't have to worry about them keep sending things. Like, if this wasn't here, I'd care. But I want access to Reaper's Hollow. I want access to the Covert Port for this city. So, we're gonna Astral Divination. Great, new tome. Our second tier 2 tome we decided was gonna be Artificing. I was thinking Tome of Shade. I mean, it doesn't hurt. We don't really need the affinity. Whereas Artificing, we'll use all of this. And the Golem Mind is incredibly good. The Artesian Armaments is great. An Iron Golem is useful. We may not make any, but it is useful. These are useful. This is useful. Right? Siegebreaker, more damage. Like, we'll use everything here, and I want that Materium to try to get to Transmutation. I think, is what I've chosen. Not sure about that.
I like to think is the ultimate expression.
Why is this 4? But this is a... I mean, we're going straight for
an idea into
this. Gonna be a while. You've got to mark it. Then the Arcane Institute. Then the Town Hall. I think that's the most important thing. We're up to 100. We've got a trade proposal, which is open borders. I'm going to decline that because usually they do open borders when they're like, hey, what they would probably do is try to settle a city here to try to snag this and this. Yeah, is there anything I want here? No, I'd rather have the mana. Alright, so we're shuffling... Hold on. Turn to the Torchborn, food shortage. Negotiation succeeded. They're either mad at us. They're mad at us. Alright, so. What we can do is you're coming with me. You need a spell shield, but we'll hold off on that. You need a spell shield. You're staying. So what we can do is pull you out to here. And then you need... Oh, you have a melee. You need 2 melee.
Ooh.
You need a melee. So what we'll do is... split them. Like this. Yeah, and you're fine. And we'll head in... this direction. And again, the goal is to burn this to the ground. I want the territory. And your defense and your defense. For now, it's something. While you pump out spell shields, or try to pump out spell shields. Okay. Wait a turn, end turn. More gold. Appreciate it. Ooh! Aetherglow Mountains. Oh, that's a good one. Hold on. We'll take a look at it when my turn comes back around. Yep. So, Proposition again, free knowledge and mana. Allows the construction of a conduit on it. We get the elemental attunement. The spell cast. Okay. A city with 3 provinces adjacent to the Zenlock. Get Lithium units and casting points. Interesting. Go you. Oh wow, they're all just pissing each other off. All right. You can annex to another province. You need... Well, we bypassed the Forester. I'm gonna grab this Forester. Can you get... Yeah. So now you have 2. Altar of the All-Seers. Oh! All-Star's Blessing. And True Sight. Wow. 400 gold. Well, how's your unit production? Every 4 turns isn't bad. Yeah, Golem Mine. Per adjacent quarry. Right, quarry there. Yeah, so we'll have to see where the quarries are. Fortifying. Right. Fortifying means... Right, they want this as high as they can. Okay. I think it is more important to keep pumping out spell shields. What do we need for the armor? 3 quarters. Alright. I'll grab a quarry here next. So we have our 3 quarries. So that we can grab the armory. Oh, do we want to farm? Hold on. Is there a good farm spot? I see no sheepsies. Well... Yeah, wipe this out. This is our 3rd farm. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Alright. You have not moved. You can go there. You can go there. And you can go there. And we're gonna blitz them and try to burn them down. We'll have to build an outpost for the Tranquility Pool. Do we have a Tranquility Pool? Let's see. We do not. So that will help. Right. And I still... Oh, that's a good question. Has anyone grabbed it yet? No. So, again, a fourth city in this area might be what I do eventually, but we're still attempting to stabilize. Anything I want to cast? Thrall Effigy, Soul Collection. No. So we're storing up mana for use. Don't care. Anything here? I think we save up. Oh. Yes. For this. Because we'll take the city, Imperium-wise, and won't pay for anything, but it will give me a huge mana and knowledge boost, allowing me to get here. Oh, 25%. I thought it was 20. Faster. Alright, we're good for that. Got a spell shield. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. So they're burning into the ground. We're not gonna get there in 4 turns. We have other priorities. Sadly. But I still submit that is a good spot for a 3rd city. And I think we are going to go 4 cities this playthrough. 4 to 5 is usually a good max. Okay. New skill. Ooh. 22 knowledge, 4 to 5, 10 allegiance, or give them the frost ring. 10. You know what? I'll give them the frost ring. New skill, which is gain knowledge whenever a unit gains ranks. Very useful. I could instantly gain 1,000 mana. Don't need it. Again, I think we're saving up for stolen power. Oh, what's soul drain? Gain 30 souls, cost... Yeah, if we needed souls, maybe. So you're on defense. You are on offense. I am going to throw down a bookmark. Because here's what... Who can make it the furthest? Alright, you there. You there. You there. Okay. Great. Granary. How are we doing? 70 and 45. Okay. Can't do the fearmonger. Right. My third quarry gets us the fishmonger. I want a Tower of... No. Castle Chambers. I do want a Soul Forge. So we can start making items. So I think I do queue that up. I'll wait till there's a turn there left. Great. How many spell shields? I mean, eventually we want all spell shields. Army-wise. Right? So, I only need 2. Technically. So I think we hold off there. You've got you've got the balance you need. Stone walls? Wait a minute. Hold on. Structures. What did you go? Alright, we'll get rid of the archer battlements. Wait a turn. End turn. Great. Got plenty of astral echoes. Okay, day 48 dawns. I will grab Stolen Power before I forget. Alright, you go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. We're getting to the siege, yeah. And then, yeah, and then those three will take, well... It'll be a while before I can get Reaper's Hollow. So, yes. Then they come back. Grab the court for the third farm here. There's our third quarry. There's probably more gold. Okay. And then the question becomes, what do we want? I think we rushed here. At least the Great Print. All right, hold on. There, Sparky. All right, we have. Ooh, okay. We have enough. I want to see where they go first, because this save. Let me see what you got here. 600, 500. Even fight, I think. Start. Projects. I think we do harass defenders. And undermine the walls. Close. Okay, it's an even fight. Gonna have to help with that. Ability and knowledge, not a bad grab. Let me do a round of gold production. You got the granary, alright. So I can't grab this yet. I'd rather grab the quarry to then trigger the fishmonger. Okay? Deep crypts. Power hair on the grip. And I do want this. Ooh. I'll hold off a turn. Battle. Vassalize a contested city. Oh no, I'm about to vassalize. Perfect. I'm okay with that. We'll start getting resources out of them. Can we see them? Do they have anything they can give me? Anything interesting? No, they're getting their ass kicked by the regenerating infestations, which is not, again, not unexpected. So we've got a spell shield. I want to see where they go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Expensive, but good. And plus 10 actual income. So that just means potentially I can have, like, we can just... Basically what happens is you just convert actual echoes into casting points. And you can just cast whatever you want when you want. Okay. New rally has started. Forces. End turn. There's turn 1. We are halfway through, so I am going to run ads. I'm also going to, there we go, right click. No, is it left click then? Left click, options, block. Block the bot. Should report the bot, but it's just so many extra steps. Okay. I kind of figured that was going to happen. So there's a fight there. Might use a new skill, which is... That is worth it. Making things cheaper adds up greatly. Alright, so bookmark first. Do this fight. Low risk, I'll auto-combat it. If I lose the skeleton, I don't care. Didn't lose anyone. Great, got some souls. I believe the upkeep is mana, and we don't need the unit. Ruler leveled up. So, oh, tier 8. So, I went... Oh, that's why. That's why I get the zombie. Okay. So I went Dark Sacrament. But more importantly here, do we want when I crit hit, I gain strengthened, or when I kill a unit? And I think I want when I kill a unit. So, do we want Night Lord? They all give Unholy Leader. So that's not the choice here. Right? Okay. So do we want Night Lord? Unit is immune to blind. While in the underground, sunless, or gloom, I get 20% damage and natural regeneration. I cannot guarantee that I will always be in sunless, gloom, or underground. Right now, very useful. Right? But maybe not for the future. Active on kill. Active cooldowns are reduced by 1 turn, and I gain 10 hit points for the fight. So here's the thing. That's not temporary. You just gain hit points. Okay. Interesting. Vampiric Rage. Damage increases and hit points are lowered. We're not doing that one. I get very fast movement, 20 hit points, and evasion. This is just an all-around good one because of the evasion. Makes you harder to hit. Gives you some more hit points. Potentially, you can also get... Okay, this is just fast movement, not very fast movement, right? Marrow Drinker. Attacks inflict bleeding. That's pretty good. When an enemy suffers damage from bleeding, you gain hit points. So basically, it's like... the more units this thing inflicts bleeding on, right? So combine this with... Here it is. Thorn Shot. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, get that off, right? And an AoE, right? Do Scatter Shot, do this. If I can get this off and trigger it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, that's 14 regen per turn. And it just goes up. There's no cap. And then Defiler. So we remove positive effects, which is also very powerful. Oh man, choices, choices, choices. So here's the thing. Reaper would be good, right? However, I'm already planning to take a kill shot. And that's just going to reset all ability cooldowns anyways. So, not the worst. But, granted, the other thing is it gains 10 hit points. Not temporary, a full-on heal. Right. Mana Drinker, but we're not really inflicting bleeding. So that feels bad. Defiler is good. Removing positive status effects is always good. But, solid 20 hit points and 15 evasion? I mean, you can't really say no to that. And then we get very fast movement, which means, yes, we lose the fast movement from this, right? But combine it with this, we're at base 35% evasion. Base. And if I can get a ring that adds evasion on top of that, we become very hard to kill at range. I'm gonna do Profane Body Mastery, and of course, Unholy Leader. Because remember, we're planning to go undead, so that will affect our entire army. More rivalries. Okay. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Not as high as it could be, but that's okay. The alignment hurts. The Rainbow Club cancels that out. That's fine. However long it takes, it takes. They are giving us quite a bit of gold, and that's about it. Okay. Province is being pillaged. We took care of that. Domain. Wait, what? Oh, because it's spread. Okay. Right? It just means, oh, the infestation's like, I want. I can't create a bounty. Is there a bounty? There's no bounty to take. No lead for everything else. Oh, no. No, we're not. Alright. And, yep. And that's that. So next turn, we will get rid of the adjacent city. That's okay. He has time to heal. Let me queue up yet another... Okay, so we get Spellbreaker. So Star Purge. Boom! All positive effects. Great. Double damage to magic units. Great. Cosmic Bolt. So, yeah. 1 Necromancy, 2 Spellbreakers. Very powerful backline. I'm okay with that. Not going to get a lot of healing, per se. We'll have to get that from the sources. Soother wouldn't hurt either for that Soothing Breeze, but this just feels good. Especially with the amount of undead we theoretically should be raising. Can I spend... Is this souls? No, it's gold. Okay. I kind of wish this was mana or souls, not gold. But that's fine. So yeah, you will stay and defend this. And I think clear them out when you're ready. Oh, you're dead. Bye-bye. Alright, day 51. Great. Artesian armaments. Don't think I want the monk. As fun as it can be, this is a summoning spell, not... Right? Yeah. So this is... Psychic Gaze is good. Because it's a stun and marked. But of these, I will do Scry Enemy. It's actually fairly useful. You're going to head in this direction. We've made a Siege Breach. I will immediately cast Artesian Armament. 3 times 18. We should be able to afford that. Great. It does mean we have no spells to cast, but I'd rather have the crit chance. Right? Save game. I still might have to fight this. Did I click end turn or attack? Hold on. I think I clicked end turn. Whoopsie! That's my bad. Sometimes you just get clicky. Okay. Alright, I forgot to click attack. So we'll set low risk. That's interesting. Wow, that's low risk. Okay. Close. I will raise units. Archer, 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 warriors. I think we need at least 3 warriors. And the mages. Lightbringer of poison darts. Interesting. Single magical attack at target. Oh, this is a warlock thing. Taunted and remorse? I'll disenchant that.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Raise it. We gotta. So that didn't count as conquering the city. Gain upon completing conquest of a city. So once it's raised, how strong are you? 545. Yeah. So you get a melee unit.
Yeah.
You get some melee unit. You get some melee unit. Hero leveled up. This is our defender. I think we grab the push. Been captured. Just gonna eat you. That's 14. So that's 58. Hog the wall. We'll get you up. Another hero leveled up. And I'm gonna go to consolidating push. As much as I want to jump to stunning bash, I'm gonna grab the consolidating push for the heal.
Ooh.
And he's gained another level of renown. Is he capped out? No, level 3. Okay. Okay. I want to get him at 12 as quick as I can. For the 2 defense, 2 resistance. Oh, he... Whoa! He went from 1 to 3 in that single fight. Oh. Okay. So he at least slayed at least 1 legendary. Okay. Good to know. We got 2 points here. And I think we do... Well, is kill shot useful right now? Kill shot is still technically useful for the sniper shot. But let's do the kill shot and the critical set can win. So now if they crit, they get hit points and they get strengthened. If they kill, they get regen and hit points and crit chance. And if they kill, we get the sniper shot back. It goes from a 2-turn cooldown to every turn, I think. So we'll take both of those. Remains collected. Not giving us anything. Do I need the gold? You know what? It would let me rush things. I am going to sell those remains, and it gives me stuff. And what that lets me do is do something like this, right? You haven't made anything. We can grab the academy and the blacksmith and start pumping out spell shields from both here and this, which is fine. End turn. Gold, appreciated. Okay, that's what I was afraid of, but we got things in order. I'll take that. I'll auto-combat that. I'm okay with that. I don't mind losing the arcane guard or a skeleton. Okay. More renown. Now we can start making items. And the first items... Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at our arsenal. Let's get rid of the mounts. Demonic shield. I'll get rid of this. Demoralizing Archon's Bane. I'll hold off on that. We'll make this. And the first thing we want to make, blueprints-wise, sorry, arsenal-wise, is a torso piece. A tier 2, cheap leather armor, 1 defense, 1 resistance, 5 hit points. Perfectly good starter armor. T2. Just so I know what tier it is, takes a turn to make. We can start pumping this out. Everyone needs one. So we'll start making those. We'll queue up another spell shield here. Spellbreakers are expensive. A matrix, this isn't bad. That's okay. Alright, so we're good here. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, you guys are gonna run this way. You're gonna defend this. They'd have to clear this out anyways, hold on. You stay back, and we'll have one door, pawn door, hog the wall, and then head south to remake our third city. We'll clear you out. It says it's low risk. Really? Against that, I'll take that. I'm not gonna... Well... No, I'll dismiss the units. That's fine. And we'll look at rebuilding. So this is our other ranger. Remember, this ranger we're going down the miasma shot. Per negative status effect, or... Well... That's the thing. Plague shot and Thorn Shot are mutually exclusive. I kind of rather go down this route. Let me grab. Yeah, again, the reason why I'm grabbing Critical Skirmisher is this is an AoE. If each one is calculated individually, and let's say you only, out of max 7 units, you only crit on 2 of them, that jumps you from 20% to 40%. Right? So there's a build here where you're just cranking out AoE damage. Yeah, I don't think you go kill shot. Well, you can't. Well, you could go kill shots, but you don't go kill shot. You go down this route. At least a sniper's focus. And then you just want to crank the ranger damage as high as you can. And then, you know, Mist Away is pretty good too. So we're going to confirm that. Did I get a better... No, I got a better wizard item I shredded. Speaking of which, 3 cities... These guys trade. Alright. Volatile Charge is good. Crystal Crash. Yeah. Alright. So nothing I want here. I am slightly ahead here. That multiple people can get to the Eternal Patch. That's not a problem. It's getting the mana to grab the Eternal Embassy, and more importantly, the Astrolabe. Because you want all of the artifacts. So you wait. Beaker. Ooh. Okay. Main's been invaded. That's fine. End turn. Alright, so we got Scry Enemy. So new research. All of these I can't lock. This isn't an enchantment. That's not as important as the fortifications. You can annex yet another province. Oh yeah, we're gonna be a dick here. Alright, we're gonna grab this forester. So now, we're the only ones who can grab that for this city. I'm okay with that. You're headed into here. Great. You need a tier 1 unit. These guys are headed up in this direction. I'm okay with that. So, spell shields. Right? So, yeah. So, you got 2 spell shields. You're okay. You're a range. You need a 3rd spell shield or a Pokeboy. That's fine. You need spell shields. Okay. This is a bit weird. So, yeah, we need a plethora of spell shields. We want a strong front line. So that our back line can do its thing. I would say, so here's the thing. The Arcane Guard is good for anti-charge. These guys can just take a hit. That's the thing. Because of their shield. I'm not saying we won't put a different unit in there, but I think at least 2 spell shields is good. Right. On our heroes... yeah, you're the Collector. Inspect. That's tier 3. You don't need one. You're Elitist, and you're a Collector. You need one. Confirm. You need a better bow. Got a little tier 1 bow. I'm just not sure. What can we make bow-wise? Show all. Primary. Here, that's a good basic bow. We could do blight damage. We could do spirit damage. Either one's good. I'm a fan of blight then. And then, oh, we can do crit chance. Okay, but I'm always a fan. Okay, we can do bleeding, condemned, remorse, poisoned. I'm always a fan of sundered resistance. Condemned is iffy. Electrified is interesting. Oh, now, honestly, if we build a bow... Oh, no. I don't think we took that. Remorse is another good one, but that's tier 3, yeah. So if we're looking for a good tier 2 bow, least... Poison is just 4 blight damage. Electrified's not bad. Right? There's no one who's going heavy astral. Oh, he's going heavy astral. Okay, I don't think we can see his unit anywhere, so I don't know what his units are like strong or weak to. We can see their units, right? Really? How are they pulling that off? Flesh carved ruins, right? They went blood. Steering oh, well, that's damage. How come they're not getting negatives for being... They might not be undead yet. But if they're gonna go undead... Alright, yeah, Frost Spirit. Right, I'm just trying to see... Frost weakness. Spirit resistance, right? Neutral... might be the way to go, right? Here. Like, super weak to spirit. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of things that are, like, either weak or not. These guys are weak to... Oh, I thought they were weak to spirit and lightning. Let's make a spirit bow. We'll do this one. Well, yeah, spirit damage, that's fine. Definitely sundered resistance. Yeah, I can do 10. But I have a... Yeah, I think I do... So condemned is -3 status resistance. Or crit chance. It feeds back into itself. Or poisoned. Or taunted. Taunted. A unit cannot taunt multiple opponents. That one's a bit iffy. Yeah. This is -2 versus condemned, which is -3. Right? Poison's blight damage. Electrified. I'm gonna do electrified in case we go back to grabbing the electrification. That's good. Not gonna integrate you. More gold, more mana, more research, you're fine. Yep. We're making armies. Spell shield armor. Been invaded, that's fine. Been invaded. That's fine. And yeah. Need to deal with them. I need to get that third city back up and running. Roar. Okay, 54. Great, we got... Oh! Okay. I'll try to do this. It is... Really? Alright, hold on. Well... Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Make unit. You're waiting. Got the Academy for more research and then a blacksmith. You're fine. You got the Arcane Institute, and you can grab another one. I'm gonna grab this now so I don't forget. Queue up the armory. Queue up the fishmonger. Queue up the monolith. More Imperium. Ooh, maybe. Deep Crypts. I don't have any heroes. But ton of regen. I think the armory is more important, the growth is more important, the mana's more. We'll let that sit. Heroes, which is Hazen? Yes. You get the Sundering Bow, and now you're tier 2. So everyone needs tier 2 legs. Alright, so, very basic. Legs. Yep. And defense, hit points, resistance. Tier 2, fine. Basic. Basic, legs, T2. Just so I know what tier it is. 180. Yep. Forge. Arsenal. Yeah. Great. Alright, so now they're a team. Okay. Yep. End turn. Underground. Alright, city ruins popped. That's fine. Mantle. Head this way. You, and you go here. Yeah. You step here, and we're waiting. New skill, which is research, grant mana and knowledge. Super useful. More casting points. So that just means, you know, more spells we can cast. Struggling on mana. Advanced logistics. Grab that. Yep, you're making... You're pumping up their units. You get a spell shield. I could rush the armory. And I will. And I'll rush the blacksmith. $65 versus 83. So this is a bit behind on growth. I'll spend 95 there, and I'll queue up yet another spell shield here. You're waiting. You're waiting. We got the tier 2 legs. Open hero screen. That will go on them. Confirm. And then we'll make another pier. So we go to blueprints, custom, basic legs, tier 2, start forging, great, turn, astral void, rivalry, can create a bounty, the mage's been invaded, end turn. Grab some more gold. We're probably going to go to work these two. When I go to work them, I will start being more friendly with them. Rumble Ring lost their throne city. Alright, Sign of the Vanguard. So, your warriors will have no trouble meeting enemies in combat. Wow. Oh, minus 20% accuracy, minus 20% damage. But they... Oh, shock units. I don't have shock units. The nimble Tigran warlord represented in the constellation now appears to brandish a short sword. Your warriors feel quickened by the cosmic phenomenon and report a surge in stamina and agility. They may move across the battlefield more deftly at the expense of brute strength. Interesting. No bonuses there. Rumblewing lost their throne city. Sucks for you. We've got artesian fortifications. Of these, I'm actually going to grab the... Well... Yeah, I'll grab Mental Mark. So you... So you get... No. So you get 3 units. I'm doing this wrong. Shift. So you 3 into there. Step forward. Step forward. You into here. Step forward. Alright, we'll do the quest. Get the battlements. We're doing this state hall. We'll keep pumping out spell shields. New skill, which is Mind's Grant plus 5 mana. Incredibly useful. But 200. We'll hold off. Orders required. You need... Honestly, we've got our defenses. You know what? You head north, as long as that's going to take, and see if we can bribe them to go away. No spells to cast. I don't think so. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Open hero screen. The legs, tier 2 legs, are going on you first. Confirm. You did level up. So I'm not sure how many kills he's gonna get. But let's grab my asthma shot. Because you gained a level of renown. Alright. Yeah, so you need a helmet, a ring, and some miscellaneous items. I don't know where that other army went. Can we get you down here? And what we can do is... There we go. This army's good to go. Yeah, melee units, because that's three ranged. You have far too many melee, you need a ranged. There we go. Just so it's a bit better balance. Okay, we'll keep pumping out spell shields. Okay. Although you could use... Hold on. If I cancel you, I'm going to make a Spellbreaker here for this army. He doesn't get 2, he gets 1 for now. wait. And you are headed in this direction. End turn. Five, 3, and 3. Okay. Alright, so we've got the Marauder Guard. 2 to 2 is fine. 3 cities. Trade. I think the prism is more important. The only one I'm missing is chaos. So I'll lose out on draft, but we'll be good at anything else. So I'm gonna try to save up my mana. Alright, where... Alright, so you're backtracking in this direction. You should be able to handle that. Yeah, this should be... There they are. An easy grab. But, I don't think you can. Here, hop into this. So you've got 3 melee. Not necessarily good melee, but you have 3 melee. And you need 2 more melee. Alright. Wait a turn. Well, you'll set up there. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Invading forces. Good to know. Alright. End turn. Yeah, all of a sudden we're rolling in gold. Wing. Oh! This is what I was afraid of. But we've got our army set and good to go. Rumblewing's gone. I didn't do that, and this is why I have to set it to hard. Because if we're on easy, the infestations would wipe everybody. Alright, trigger that. Yeah, shouldn't lose anyone. Oh, how do I do that? I'm not gonna build an outpost. But... You're headed into here to get in on that fight. Trigger this, auto combat. Really? I don't have the mana to spend on anything. Yeah, that's probably why. Alright. Grab the mana boost. Where is that red coming from? Holy shnikes! Ruler leveled up. From here, Sniper's focused. Not sure if I want the accuracy. Not engaged in melee. I think I want the accuracy. I think I get enough. Right? So this is a feedback loop, right? Base 20 can get up to 70. And if it kills a unit, that's just free 3. So I think you want the accuracy to keep the crit chance as high as possible. So we'll confirm that. We made something. New skill, which is Whispering Stone. Which wouldn't hurt. Hold on. Would it hurt, though? Do I want something else? I go to this, free cities. I mean... I don't know where they are, but... I feel like that's a good call. Can we see where they are? Like, what do you get me? I don't see any super rare resources or Imperium. You're underground. Oh, that might get me something. So let's give it to you. So theoretically, he's getting +5 gold from this. Okay. More spell shields, greatly appreciated. Queue up another one. And hold on. Let me build the chambers. I will rush the monolith to keep my mana production as high as I can. You wait a turn. You're now headed back in this direction. Units can be raised. I will raise you. And you're gonna go into that army. Yep. End turn. Okay, they stepped out. I was worried it was like, let's get them, boys. Mental mark, new chapter, so we're on tier 3. Amplification's good. Right? That's a positive. But you notice, wait, it says we can grab Tome of Glades? Interesting. And Fertility. Which would give us 2 nature. And Restore the Land would be useful. But priority is the Great Transformation to get Whiteborn. That's a great structure. Fatigue Legion, so they get more hit points, and any units around them just do less and less damage. Right? Soul Harvest. Great. So let's grab the Great Transformation.
Once you have felt the power of necromancy,
I will lock Fatigue Legion.
Truth.
I will start on Whiteborn. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Oh, now, interesting. I could grab another gold mine. For more Imperium. Let me see. Hold on. Auto combat. Great. God. I can't see where they are. I'm gonna pull back until I get some armies there. There we go. And these guys are just coming up here just to chat with these guys. Maybe we can bribe them to go away. Melee unit. Alright. So you are heading into this army. You need at least one more. And you need one more. And what I'm gonna do is delete you so we get 12 mana back. You're making a spell breaker. I'm gonna grab the gold mine, and I'm gonna hope that I can time things up to be... Oh no, sorry. It's not 13 turns, it's 4 turns. So that in 4 turns we can grab this. We have a lot of mines here, which does mean the mint is a pretty good grab. This would take 5 turns to build. I'll try to wrap that up. We need a third forester. That can go right there. Okay. After this, I will grab the academy. Uh-oh. Okay. Mysticarian. Anything boosted? Nothing boosted. Yeah, per quarry. Whereas, potentially quarry. Like, I think a gold mine here would be better, personally. So we'll hold off on that. If nothing is boosted here, I need a lot of mana. I can do this in one turn. I don't mind turning this into a Mystic Abbey. I'm okay with that. And then we'll double pump gold, and we'll see where things go. End turn. Take reward. Mark all the scene. And then, hold on. He's just gonna start digging this out. End turn. Yeah, I know. Like, I've got 3x30! Oh no. Gone, and now I'm just struggling to get back to where I was. What the hell? Did someone cast a spell? Bounty has been posted. Capture this city. Whoa! No. Never happening. So, yeah, I don't... Friendly territory. You first. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to wait. But these guys can start healing. I'll hurry that. Yeah. Area excavate. Ooh. Start digging. Spell breaker. Alright, hold on. So how strong are you? 905. Interesting. We're gonna move you this way. $819. Yeah. It's because it's a tier 1 recruit. And then we'll move this army in this direction. And again, we're gonna try to bribe them. You can grab something. Right, like I said. A quarry... Hold on, what do you need? A third quarry here. Right? So we could put a gold mine here surrounded by 2 quarries. It's a pretty good snag. Autolith is boosted. Let me queue that up. Production. More spell shields. Alright. You need a spell shield. You're good. Let me delete you. Throw you in here. Alright, we're getting an army together. Bounty, message received. End turn. Ooh! Don't know who that's going to. Someone got a boost to producing stuff. You've got nothing? Really? End turn. You must have somewhere you can explore. No. Reaper's Hollow and this, huh? Here, head in this direction, I guess. Oh, ooh. Okay. Mana no. Oh! No. Strong, not swift. Rumblewing has been banished to the void. Okay, I thought you were already defeated, but sure. There we go. Now we can dig that out. Oh, 96 gold. It was only a matter of time. I'm not going to grab any of those. Nothing I want to cast? Yeah. Not yet. We need to start saving up mana. Okay. I will sacrifice the Imperium to grab that. I will disenchant that. Oh, that's what I've been forgetting to do. Sorry. Helmet. So you need... Well, you leveled up. And we're gonna go down... We're gonna go down the transfer life route for now. Guidance Ambitions. Not the major one. Sorry. We need... Hold on. Do we not have boots to give you? Tier 2. No. Alright. I feel like I've been forgetting to do something. Yep, we need boots. Forge. Cool. So, yeah. If we can get that water province going. Great. Yeah, start getting that. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. What is 12 and 6 versus 12? What? Oh, no, we can't. Alright, hold on. Melee, melee, melee. I'll make an arcane guard. We'll let them heal up to max. And then these three, like I said, their priority... Well, you need the covert court. So you should heal plenty. Yeah, so we can time this up a bit better. Okay. Alright, who gets the second one here? You have 2, you have 2, you have 2. Okay. And we need an Arcanist. So we'll ditch you. Get you into this army, and we'll get you into this army as well. And call that good. You just need to heal. What is curiosity? Not you. 20 and 5. Yeah, so we need a lot of gold to maintain our army right now. Mana, not so much. So that is something to keep in mind. So I think we hold off on producing more units. And we'll delete you. That's okay. Yeah, so that's 20 gold, 5 men. Well, that needs to be cleared then. We'll let them heal up, and then they'll go clear it. Hey, research! Jeez! Okay. Forge stone. That's actually really good. I don't think I can get to it anytime soon. I'm just gonna right-click this area. It's gonna take him forever to get there. You're healing. Healing. You're going in here. So range, range, range. You need another melee. And you're ostensibly good to go. I don't think he can take this. We can see. Yeah, 950. It's close. We'll walk away for now. So, assume that's about 1,000. So we need at least 1,200. You go down here to defend this. You know what? Oh, 1, 2, 3. You need another ranged unit. Alright, so we're actually going to delete you. Throw you in here. Make sure you're an auto. You need a ranged unit. It's 20 gold, and I'm not making a lot of gold right now. Let me grab the stone walls before I forget, and the arcane battlements. Save. Bookmark 2. Explore. This should be an easy get. Stability. That is so much mana. We'll try the arcane thing. Oh, we won! Nice! Low risk. Really? What? It's all the range units. I'll take that hit. And I will grab... Ooh, Rainbow Clover. Misty Magic Combat Spell. I'm going to grab the Rainbow Clover. That's a bit more important. Yeah, so he will pop next turn and grab the Clover. Oh, we'll get you into friendly territory. And we'll just... a bit better even spread. Yeah, 520. Ooh. 600. 600. This is still 1,000. Alright. So let them heal up, and then their goal is to head this way. We have 2 Rainbow Clover now? Yes. Which I appreciate. We've got more legs. I don't know who that's going on. You don't need them. You need them. And you need them. This is a bit more important. So you need Tier 2 mount, huh? So, if I remember correctly, by grabbing the vampire stuff, we won't need the mount to trigger his thing, if I remember correctly. We could grab a 5th hero. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's the thing, right? I settle my grievances. I have the war justification. They do not. So I'll spend the gold to do that. You keep going it where it was you were going. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete you for the mana. And I'm going to produce, I think, a helmet. So we're going to go ahead. And we want a nice... Yeah, that looks like a basic helmet. Tier 2, just so I know what tier it is without... And hit points, defense, resistance, forge. Waiting. You need hit. Yep. Great. Started wars, been announced, negotiations succeeded. Okay. End turn. Shadow Astral. Yeah, so I want transmutation. I may... Yeah, we're looking at like 500 gold. Armory. So you can annex another province. Guess what? Covert Court. So now, more growth. What is it? Stability per farm and forester. And heal at the end of each strategic turn. So our healing has now gone obscene. And we can take this time to range. Alright, if I'm gonna give anyone a spell breaker, it's gonna be this guy, and then we can head south. In the meantime, yeah, your thing is just to get to tier 12. Or level 12. So we can hold off on them. So let's... attack, auto combat. I need the experience. Really? You know why they focus fired? I will take that. That's what that means. Remember, this game has their units have a spite mode. And what spite mode does is, oh, I'm going to lose. I'm going to make sure you... Alright, and we're gonna get... Oh, well, you do need one. You need one. So what the spite mode is, I'm gonna make sure you lose as many units before I die as possible. Alright, so we've got some good mana income. 819. I guess you're just defense. The question is, I guess I give this farm this forester to this city. And maybe this... Oh no, this can be a forester too. And then we convert it into a teleporter for both cities. Alright, you're on defense. That was me giving it away. Alright, alignment change. Yep, we're evil. I get it. Yeah, with the dragon dead, He got a lot of territory. Alright, good. More mana. Great. Now we're making 131 a turn. Stone walls. And we'll hold off. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just fill up the gold production. Don't know what to do with you. Bounty has been posted. I mean, they're clear. So now we're heading south again. So your range, you need a melee. You're getting the Spellbreaker, and you need a melee. That feels good. If we take a look at our unit, inspect. So you need a helmet. You need an item and a mount. The way to get around that is to grab this. Oh no. No, he needs a mount. I wish mounts didn't count. Shit, I should have saved that mammoth. Yeah, for some reason I thought this meant they couldn't it got rid of the mount section. Maybe thinking of something else. When not mounted. That may just be the vampires. Afflicted. Alright, interesting. So you know what I will do? I will reset his skills. Gonna be a little cheeky here. We'll grab the soul draining strikes. We'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. That leaves 2. So do we want a free bone wyvern, which is a tier 2 skirmisher? Or do we want 2 zombies? Well, the bone wyvern gets us to raise undead, which allows us to revive the bone wyvern. When a friendly unit dies, they get grace. Interesting. Oh, no, hold on. We can do the Bone Wyvern and the Dark Ritual. I prefer infested summons. Personally. In Declaimed Soul. If we're gonna do it. Or... for Bleeding a Blood Parasite, we're not doing that. So let's do Bone Wyvern. Right? Because we can combine Dark Ritual with Sinking Bolts. Well, that's interesting. Minus 10 morale. Attacks and debuff. Misfortune's really good. With weakening. Right? Because this counts as an attack. Cruel. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, it's Warseeker? Okay, hold on. Blood Pact. That's weird, right? Target suffers. So this applies debuff, and then this always that makes so you trigger this, and now they always hit. Interesting. I think we do the Wyvern and Hex Pact. And I've never played with this side. We'll start trying to play with that side a little. Close. Oh, inspect. So we need... Oh, you need a helmet. Confirm. So you see nothing triggered. What can we make for rings? Basic. We can do windshield? Okay, and that's all we can do is a bolt bane. Okay. But getting a lot of these in our units is pretty good, but we can't make it. And there's nothing I can shred. Minus 50. Interesting. How are we doing on free cities? Minus 100. Because of alignment. That's only... Oh, we're not getting them. And we're not getting them. Alright. Am I gonna regret that? No, I don't think so. I think we chose the right one of the three. Rally, infestation, sending forces. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, we're only going to be able to do like 1 or 2 more turns. Alright. End turn. Oh, we got the Imperium. They changed this. They changed Dark Vigor. So Dark Vigor used to be regenerate hit points in enemy territory. Now it's just regenerate hit points. Okay, that's still the same. That's really good. I wanted to save for teleporter. But that regen is super good. We got Whiteborn. And we will grab... Oh. I will lock Siege Magic. And we'll start Fatigued Legion. We'll start casting Whiteborn. And we can cast it immediately, and we will. So now we're Undead Dwarves. Whoa, that looks freaky. Alright. You've got walls. Is there anything we want you to build? We're lacking on gold. We know I'm going to want a gold mine there. Golem mine. So yeah, grabbing that quarry, convert it to a golem mine is pretty good. Oh, that's plus... Isn't there one? Oh, yeah. But that's too far away to really consider. So... Don't care. So... Oh. Hold on. Great. Reanimate for 100 souls. Yeah, I'll just snag that. You have nowhere to go? I kind of need the gold. According to that, it has nowhere to go. You're staying there. But now we can start making more units. And I think we go heavy. Alright, yeah, Spellbreakers. And instead, I'm going to queue up a spell shield here. And a spell shield here. No, not the gold. Because I want that armory. Alright. Alright, so we might get attacked. Because we might get attacked, what I'm gonna say is end this turn. I'm pretty sure they're gonna jump us. Yes. Okay. I shouldn't need to fight this. If I lose this arcane guard, I don't care. Great. Close. It's an auto combat. Really? That's okay. I'll take one loss. Really? Yeah, I'll take that loss. I'm making more. That's why. Fatigued Legion. Yeah. I don't think... Yeah, I can trade. Right. I want that... Well... I want 500 for the Litherite Prism. That's the priority. Get there or not is something different. So... Oh, now this is interesting. Supreme Magic. It doesn't say... Okay. Governance training would be nice. And that would be nice. A lot of gold. So I don't know if I'm going to get them. There's no one I want to re-educate. So that's fine. I am going to do a quick gamble here. Hold on. I don't think... Oh, no, he does need to stay there. Alright, load game. I didn't know if he had to stay. For some reason, I didn't think he had to stay there. Alright. So, as weird as it seems, after that load... Yep, that's fine. What I will do is... You go here. You go here. They wait. They wait. You wait. You're headed in this direction is more reinforcements. You have arcane battlements. I could do a Masonic Hall. I could do a Mint. Lab. Recall. Deep Crypts. Right. Deep Crypts. Needed that a while ago. I think we're focusing on... I always queue up the hall first, right? Because with the hall, that makes this quicker and other things quicker. So yeah. So my ruler leveled up. Right, and this is... Sorry, anyone's trash. Yeah. I think I'm going down this route. So we'll confirm that. Close. He gained a level over, so he's capped out. Awesome. We've got the heal. Let's go for the stunning bash. The stunning bash is more useful to get to the reflecting defense. I don't know if the stats... Oh, that's not... So yeah. I want the reflective defense. We've got the Spellbreaker. That's been made. You can annex yet another province. And I said we're going to do the quarry here. Do one gold mine into a golem mine here. That's a little better. And then we will end the turn. And I just want to make sure no unexpected combat happens. Come on. There we go. We got our city back. And what we're going to do is throw our nautical governor here. Right? Coastal water provinces gain +5 food. Probably take 2 turns longer to pillage. Awesome. Water provinces coast mana and gold. Yeah. Great. This is a coast. Water. Water. What? You know what I mean? I don't think we can grab it right away. I will spend some Imperium to grab this right away. That's fine. 2 and 2 is fine. Not gonna build anything. I think it's gonna be the vendor. We need the gold income. Right? We got our farm. And we need the evocator's abode. I'm gonna stop. But I want to make sure I got that. Okay, well there's a fight there. So this group of people needs to clear out all of this. And that's our goal. And the dark lair is based on quarries as well. Yeah, quarry. I mean, there's quarries. Or these quarries can't have special improvements built on them, so it's a bit iffy. But there's more gold there. There's quarry. Like, so there is an argument for building a Seafarers Guild here. Because it gives production food and gold. Right? Otherwise... Well, it will have the Dark Lair. And some space down here. So, yeah. Again, I still think this is a good spot for a city. Oh, wow, we can still get a Lost Soul quest here. Cool. We can't get the verdant... Well... That is close enough to get the verdant Vivir. Because we're not doing anything with this city. And we're in a we took at the beginning of this video, we once we lost that city, we took 2 steps back. But we have taken 3 steps forward, or at the very least 2 more steps. So we're basically back to where we started at the beginning of the video. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so clear this out. Yeah, a lot of gold mines or mana here. Right? But this is just quarries. So yeah, turning this into a pure coastal city and grabbing a huge chunk of land in the area, and maybe this, I think, is a good call. I think I eyeball a 4th city up here because of the giant Kala's altar. Where's that gloom coming from? The Umbral Nest is making gloom. Oh! Okay. Then we need to clear this Umbral Nest. Right? To get rid of this gloom. And sunless terrain removes gloom. So that, right, is a good thing. I believe we can look that up real quick. Structures. Sunless terrain. I believe it removes gloom. I am not sure. You know what does remove gloom? We might have to sidestep or fertility just to be able to remove gloom terrain. Oh no, gloom does not. Crackland. Shit, what removes gloom? Forest doesn't. Hold on. What removes gloom terrain in Age of Wonders 4? For the source. Restore the land can clear it. Okay. So yes. So restore the land will clear it. According to the internet. Don't know how to do this. Anyways. We are done for the day. We're on turn 67. I need to make note of that. Turn 67 plus. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash. Oh, before I forget, again, this is provided by a community suggestion. If you want to give your own suggestions, please feel free to email me at sparkytdk@gmail.com. Again, it can be anything: map settings, units, map settings, faction settings. You can even do what's the word I want? Right? It can be right. It can be, you know, use these specific tones, these specific traits, this specific body type, the cultures, map settings, whatever you want. Anything you want to see, toss it my way. I'll see if I want to do it. Again, sparkytdk@gmail.com. Now, thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live on YouTube, we are done for the day. If you're watching on Twitch, I will see if there's someone to raid. Otherwise, I'll be back Sunday. I'll want to add in raid. I will be back Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. No, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific. So who is available to raid? Oh, Trina. We'll do Trina. And yeah, be back Sunday. Till we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another.